Alright, we're fucking back.
We're back and we're live.
Alright. Back at it. Fucking blap blap. But yeah, fucking close calls and shit, you know? Like fucking.
Duty's call.
Yeah, dude, I fucking.
Literally.
Yeah, I've had a lot of close calls. I feel like I've had times where like at festivals where like cops, or not cops but security guards, like I remember one time I was like fucking, you know, like when you get too comfortable doing drugs at a festival and shit, like when like I started like fucking racking out lines like in the middle of a fucking dance floor.
Yeah,
like just sitting down, like, and it wasn't like a like this is like a forest festival, and this is like a side stage where there's like not very many people, not really a dance floor even at all. There's just like people just kind of like milling about, and we're sitting down like on a blanket. You know, people are just seated on this kind of dance floor, like watching the DJ, and I'm like just pull out like a tablet or whatever and just start fucking like racking out lines. Or no, I think I was just doing it on my phone. I don't know, but I just start passing it around, and everybody's just doing lines, and then the fucking security team like rolls up, and they're like, "Yo, like we gotta talk to you." And they like fucking roll me into the fucking woods, and we talk for a second, and they look through my shit. But it was like those moments where like they go through my stuff, but somehow they didn't go, like somehow the ketamine bag was like between two bills or something, and it just like they like passed through it in the wallet, didn't see it, and didn't find, like just give me the wallet. But you know what I mean? It's just like okay, cool, and then give it back, and then it's like, all right, fuck, and I'm like, hell yeah, dude, like, all right, we just like got told we can't do drugs right here, but like we still have a whole bag of drugs that they missed, like that we get to go do now. Like the night is not ruined. Like, the night is still young.
The night's young. Dude, I had this one time, me and my buddies were doing ketamine in like Manatee Springs, Colorado.
Yeah.
And fucking we're just going in, bro. At one point, like I said, we're in Manatee Springs, Colorado.
Yeah.
At one point, we somehow ended up in like fucking Key West, Florida. We come out the hotel room and like I swear we're that high, bro. There were palm trees. There was like a fucking
traveled
tropical bird in the fucking trees and shit. And like
you portaled.
Bro, I legit felt like a Wizard of Oz, bro. I was like, what the fuck just happened?
You got puddled?
Yeah.
You got so puddled that you portaled?
But at one point, we're like in the woods for some reason, and we're just like hiking around and like doing our thing, and my buddy, we all like, I had a spoon in my hair at the time. I like my dreads. I just had a spoon in them,
sick.
which I took out after a while because it was just
work
trouble.
shit.
Work shit, yeah. I wasn't even doing drugs anymore. I had the spoon in my hair still, and people are like, "Yo, could I use your spoon?" I'm like, "Fuck, dude, like,
yeah,
why?"
then you're just a human spoon. Yeah, you're a human fucking Swiss Army knife. And shit.
And so fucking we're in the woods, and my buddy, he's doing the ketamine, and freaking I don't know what happens, bro. We named this kid Pockets, bro, because every time we would do any like ketamine,
because he was
acid,
deep,
bro. He was deep. He was a deep person. He changed my life forever. But he would basically lose anything he put into his pockets and pull out everything that he. Somehow, like, he manages to keep all this other shit in his pockets, obviously, but the important thing we always need, never there. I mean, it's at some point. Well, not always. It's never there usually.
Yeah.
But so this one time, for instance, I mean, usually it is there. That's the thing. Is usually it is there.
It's just like
we'll find
hiding.
it. Like we'll have to be like, Ray, like stop. Just stand there. We're gonna empty your pockets for you, bro.
Yeah, we'll look.
I'm tired of like watching you search the same pocket 20 times.
Yeah.
You know, let me just help you out, bud. And so I examine the situation, and I come to the solution that this ketamine's not there. You know, I'm not finding it. So I go up to the trail, and I remember at one point that my buddy Ray, who had it, he like took a fall, and like I'm like sitting there, I'm like so K'd out, and I have tunnel vision. I'm like, there's no way I'm finding this. Yeah. And I'm just like, all right, instincts. I like go into how he was, and I just like fall just like him. And sure enough, bro, right where my hand is the bag of ketamine, and I'm just like fucking scored, dude.
He was shit like a fucking like.
Bro, I was just like tapped into like.
You're like snow angel. You're like making like a snow angel basically,
Yeah.
and like where did the angel wing land? Like,
yeah, it was crazy. It was hilarious. I was just like, fuck yeah, that works.
hell yeah,
I'm
you
gonna take this
retrace the steps just by like fucking falling the same way. Like,
yeah.
hell yeah, dude. I know. I fucking lose everything when I like ketamine.
Dude.
That's when ketamine like honestly becomes kind of unfun. Is like when you do so much that like you're like and then you like lose something in your tent. Like what sucks is like when you do on a lot of ketamine and then you go like you're like I gotta get something for my tent, and then you go to your tent and then you forget what the fuck you were trying to like find in your tent, and then you're just stuck in your tent like just like looking around, and you're like organizing shit, and you're like putting shit on, and you're like fuck, like what was I gonna get, and you're just like, and you're like in a loop, dude, because you get
I have one tunnel of vision.
Yeah,
like, whatever is right in this tonal space.
Yeah.
All I see when I'm
oh
trying
talk.
Anything in this tonal space, like if I'm looking at you,
Yeah.
this is all I'm focusing on.
Yeah,
I can't see nothing else in this whole peripheral, dude.
For real.
I'll be sitting there just like, fuck, dude.
No, I feel that, dude, for real. Like,
It's a confusing drug.
it is. It is a very confusing drug, and like sometimes, like, yeah, like sometimes you'll get like you'll do it like. It like sometimes like when you do ketamine, like you feel like a little kid because you're because you're like I can't like I'm not an adult right now, like I can't like speak for myself, I can't properly enunciate, like I'm just fucking basically a moron, and like it's such a bummer feeling sometimes, like when you get that high and then like you're not able to fully like or motor functions too, like driving on ketamine is so scary. Like I think I talked about this on the pod the other day, but I was like driving fucking I've been driving home like from, I'll get fucking Kate out like hanging out or whatever, and then I'll fucking drive back home, and it's like so scary, dude. I'm like, holy fucking shit, like it's like playing a video game like and you're just like fucking like cause like just even going the speed that you have to go and shit, you're just like, oh, this feels too fast. Like,
I feel that completely.
It's so scary, dude.
I used to have to drive up this mountain every night on ketamine, and like you ever like like whenever you fly a plane in like Grand Theft Auto, like the idea of it, you go left, you go right, you go right, you go left,
Yeah.
'cause it's upside down, obviously,
Yeah.
Dude, whenever I'm like really high on K and I would drive up this mountain, there'd be a point where I'd go upside down, and I'd be literally sitting there like, I don't know how to explain it, but in my head I have to go left to go right.
Oh my god, that's so
Because my
fun.
brain would just do this thing where it was like, you don't know left or right anymore, and I'd be like, I'm just gonna go with this one.
Oh, I know, dude. That sucks when you start. Like, yeah, you get to the point where you stop. Like, you're like, wait, what is like, what is left or right? What is
Dude,
like?
I was really
like,
good at flying planes upside down. I'm just saying, like, I was naturally good at it. So like,
yeah.
whenever it
So was
happened,
Bin Laden. Never forget. I was just kidding.
well,
but no, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
That's what's the most like scariest psychedelic place you've ever gone to?
place?
Like not physical place, but outer body experience of psychedelic, like visualization or something like
I think reality's the trippiest psychedelic thing I'm doing.
reality.
Your reality,
yeah.
just life.
No, I know, but like, have you ever had a psychedelic experience that like really stuck with you, like for
sure. Yeah.
Like fucking good or bad. I've had both. Like I've had some bad ones where like.
This is a cool subject because like, so I did like some DMT one time.
Yeah.
That this dude in Boulder.
Uh-huh.
All right, and like I said, take this story with like obviously, I was a young kid.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I knew this dude wasn't a shaman.
Yeah.
He called himself the shaman. I fucking was like, I already called his bluff. I'm like,
yeah.
All right, dude.
Yeah, you're like, I don't know how many white shamans in Boulder there
I don't think there's any shamans in Boulder, dude. I don't think there. What? No, what are you talking about? So like, fucking, he's talking about, yo, I made some DMT for you and your buddy, a special batch.
Yeah.
Just for you and your buddy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, I know you're not a shaman. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. That was nice of you.
That was nice of you.
Yeah. Your special batch.
Yeah, dude.
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah.
So like, I'm all stoked.
Yeah. If somebody makes a batch of cookies for you, you're gonna be like, well,
Dude,
that was a fucking your sweetheart. You know.
saying.
So DMT, it's the same thing, right?
Yeah.
Cookies.
So like, we're on the
Psychedelic
We're on the
cookies.
spaceship. We're basically at the spaceship, which is like this house right off of fucking. I think it's like right between Broadway and like fucking 13th or something like that.
Uh-huh.
And right near the old freaking, what was that? Some little grocery store. It was like, I'm blanking it.
Doesn't matter.
It don't matter.
Don't matter. Yeah.
It don't matter.
Yeah.
But yeah, alfalfa's.
Okay.
Alfalfa's right now. Alfalfa's. There it is.
Yeah. Sprouts.
Kinda.
Okay.
It's like Sprout's cousin.
Okay.
Alfalfa's. Yeah.
Alfalfa sprouts.
Alfalfa sprouts. There you go. The alfalfa sprouts. They're basically the same thing.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
They're one and the same.
So, yeah, he lived in the apartments right behind that sucker.
Yeah.
Cooking up the Deemsters. And, yeah, so I'm at this house and, like, this dude's got a full-on lab just set up in his fucking living room. It's basically a studio apartment with a lab and a bed. I was like, what the fuck's going on here, bro?
He's a young Owsley.
Yeah, dude. And, so I'm kind of stoked. I'm like ready for this, you know. I was like, you know, like I don't know what's about to happen. I ain't really done that much DMT. I think I smoked like DMT vapes before this.
Yeah.
I was young. I was probably like 18 or 17. I was 17.
Jesus Christ, you started doing psychedelics earlier than I did. Way more earlier. I didn't do DMT.
I was already traveling. I was already on the road at this point.
Yeah.
You know? And I'm already on my own. I had like my dog Ruckus. My dog Ruckus was in my lap, and all I remember was like, we're smoking the DMT, and I remember hitting it through vapes, and it was not harsh, and it didn't like hurt my throat. And like as soon as I hit it, the first time it was like kind of weird, like you know, normal DMT taste.
Yeah.
I started to kind of like get like all the noodly like kind of like waves, and then super normal. I remember we all set intentions before we hit like smoked the DMT too.
Yeah.
Like I wanted to like. I was like, dude, I'm going to be this guy riding a white horse. I don't know why, but I'm going to have hair flowing in the wind. I'm going to be having a good time.
Yeah.
Like, I was young, bro. That's all I wanted. I don't know why. Like, I didn't give a fuck.
Yeah. No, I feel you. Yeah.
It wasn't even me that I saw on the trip. It wasn't even me that I saw on the trip.
Yeah.
It was the dude that I described. And I actually, like, would see him around Boulder. Like, the same exact guy. Like, I went on this DMT trip, and this dude was riding a white horse. And it was all cool. And then I can't come out. I'm like, all right, that's cool. You know, I'll hit it again. I hit it again.
Now it's a black horse.
Bro, dude.
Black Beauty.
Fuck it. It was like, it was like fucking, dude, it was spooky season.
The second time was fucking brutal.
Bro, it fucked me up for a few years, dude.
Oh, fuck. So the first time was like white horse, like beautiful, just epic. And you're like, hell yeah, dude, I'll fuck with that.
I was like,
and
fuck yeah, bro, let's surf this one out, dog.
So you go back in, and then they were like, no.
Bro, I'm sitting there, and I got my dog on my lap, and I'm like, first thing, it was just some weird shit, dude, like, you know, the human consciousness is so interconnected, and like we vibrate at frequencies. You know, like you can pick up on things that I don't even know you're picking up on. Yeah. We're so sensitive that our bodies work without us even knowing.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
Crazy ways, you know.
Yeah.
So like, it's just insane, like what the human bodies can do. But like, you know, that being said, I'm tripping, and I'm sitting here like realizing this, and I'm like, just like, damn, these people can hear my thoughts, and I'm like, dude, like fucking. I just like was like, it was, you know, like one of those like weird fucking trips where you're just like fucking thinking negative, dude, and then you're like fucking, you know, I don't know if like, you know, it's some people experience it. I've like talked to a few people about it, like since this happened, but so like yeah, just all craziness when it goes off, and all I remember was just like I like fought my friends and stuff. I was fist fighting them.
Oh fuck.
And I like just was like, dude, like fuck this place, and like I'm like fucking over it, and like I like watched myself like get up and go grab a gun and like shoot myself.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it was fucking crazy.
That's fucking
What up?
Dark, dude.
Bro, it was pretty dark.
That's so dark.
What up?
Hey, how you doing? Nah, that's crazy, bro. That's fucking... That's super dark, dude. Fucking...
Yeah, so, but like, dude, so I watched myself like shoot myself, and I don't know like how it was so detailed and so real, dude.
What the fuck?
Was,
you like were like out of body experience watching?
No, I was in the like
in your body.
I remember like watching myself do it. Like I remember doing it, and then like I remember like watching it from a third person after.
Whoa!
It was like, all right, so it was weird because
Here,
it was
keep
like,
talking in the mic.
It was weird because it was like, dude, I've had really crazy and weird experiences with third person and like watching myself and like, you know, like it's crazy shit.
Yeah.
And like for this, but like this one time, oh dude, I lost it.
You're talking about the DMT experience.
Right. So
you shot yourself.
Yeah,
you
so,
watched yourself like. You had these experiences, seeing yourself from different, like from out of body experience.
So yeah, dude, the whole death thing, dude. It's a whole surf of my life. You know?
Yeah, that's like ego. That's like ego, or not even ego death, but it's like
it was an ego death, but it was like, you know, it was a huge ego death because, like I said before this. All right, so before this time was a lot of the like bullshit that I told you about with like the whole chain. Like the chain bus, and you know, a lot of that was like my childhood was like grew up in the hood, you know, like but I always had like you know, I always knew the roots of things, you know, like I could always understand like the universal laws, and like, you know, I knew that I wanted to be better, and like I wanted to like make the world, like not make the world a better place, but just be one of the ripple effects. You know? Be
a contributor. You're like, and you know, like,
it's obviously a struggle now. You know, we grow up and things change. You know, but like. You know, like the growing up, I always like just was really tapped in. You know, like, you know, both my parents are really tapped in. Yeah. You know, I was basically born in a Volkswagen van and brought right to Mexico. Yeah. From San Diego, you know. Yeah, and,
just on the road.
Yeah, like my childhood and like life was just really raw. You know.
Yeah.
It was like, this is life. You know. Yeah. It's crazy out here, but like we're living out here. You know. Yeah. And make happy with what the little things are, but like so, going on into. You know, just the whole death thing, and like just watching myself shoot myself, and like just like not, dude, I couldn't believe for almost a few years. You know, it was hard to believe that I didn't do that. Yeah, it was hard to believe that I didn't kill myself, and I wasn't just sitting there and like the after just creating a comfort of living. Yeah, you know, and like forever we'll always question that, but it's like, you know. It's like life's life. Life goes on, and like life's like it's hell in a bucket, dude. You know, it's like. But
like, so you thought that it was like or like you like your reflection on it was like you were like, oh fuck, like was it like reflecting, like being like, oh, there's a part of me that like.
After after a long time, it took like I was all right. So. The trip goes deep. I watch myself kill myself, and then I go into this whole after tank where I'm like sitting there, like, you know, in this darkness.
Hold the mic.
I'm in this darkness, and I'm like sitting there, and I'm like, you know, after a while, I like catch up with myself. I'm just like apparently the whole time while this is all happening, I'm sitting there actually seizing out. Whoa. My friends are freaking out watching me overdose. They thought, and like they didn't know what they did to me.
Oh, fuck.
And they said that I basically went into a DMT trip for like almost 45 minutes, seizing out, puking.
Holy shit!
And the whole time I'm sitting there like fucking like I'm going into like compulsives where I'd come out of it, and then I'd see something that would suck me back into this whole portal of
oh
like.
Oh my god!
And
how much DMT did you smoke?
Dude, I don't know what I did, bro. Apparently it wasn't DMT
what the
either.
fuck did this shaman do?
Like, dude, no. Apparently he made a concoction, right? So. I don't even bring this part up, bro. I didn't even talk about
fucking white shamans in Boulder, dude.
Bro,
goddamn white shamans.
Fucking, I hit the
evil
DMT,
hippie
and so
shamans.
they're passing around like Doka or what's that shit called? The fucking spice.
Datura or
I don't fucking know.
Datura.
Yeah,
I think it's Datura.
Like bro, they passed me that shit, dude, and like
it's a gnarly drug, like a
and
gnarly.
While you're doing DMT, since it's like already like. Sensitive, like making your inhibitor.
I think maybe I'm saying it wrong. I might be saying it wrong. It might be not.
I think I am too completely. I mean, correct us and like let us know.
I forget what it is, but whatever it is, yeah, you know what we're fucking talking about.
You know what we're talking about. But dude, it was just one of the most crazy experiences because like I'm a really sensitive human.
Yeah.
And like I'm just like, you know, my brain just wanders. You know, and it wonders too. You know?
Yeah.
And it's just like.
Yeah.
But it's like, you know. For the longest time, I like was like really like bent about it and didn't know how to really take it, you know. And I was just like, dude, like I'm fucking dead or something, you know.
Yeah, that's a crazy existential.
Dude,
crisis.
yeah, and just how real it was, you know. But like now that I've been, you know, like obviously not dead for so long.
Yeah.
You know,
I've accepted
that like the human consciousness is just so powerful.
Yeah.
That like it can do things like that, you know. It's tricked me before, and now that like I've had it happen like that, dude. But like, and I'm usually not easily like I know my reality usually.
No, that's a crazy like. I mean, under psychedelics, that's a fucking heavy pill to swallow.
And dude, so coming out of it, all I remember was, and I never actually fought my friends. All of that I was seeing. Like I was like making up in my head.
Really? Wow.
Yeah,
okay, so you're just seizing the whole time. Whoa.
Yeah, apparently I sat there and apologized like 3 times after hitting it, and then like started just seizing and like puking everywhere, and like they're all like freaking out.
Oh my god.
Crazy fucking situation, dude.
Fuck,
like they're like crying because they're like, bro, like
Jesus,
we have to let him die because like we can't get this busted.
Dude, this is like,
I was like, bro, like my homies are gonna let me die.
This is like
so like coming out of it, bro. I'm like,
DMT.
bro. So coming out of it, I'm sitting here. I'm fresh. I'm 17. I don't really like know anybody in Colorado. And first experiences, my friends almost killing me, and fucking like letting like they were gonna let me die.
Yeah, they were just like they
were
weren't
gonna let me die.
Yeah, they didn't call the fucking ambulance or like
they were like. I was conscious while they're having conversations. I'm like not there, but like you know I've let out a little burst. So like at one point I was like, just to let them know I was okay. Because I was like, dude, I think I'm gonna make it through this, you guys. I'm not out now. But bro,
what the fuck, dude? If we were in like zombie apocalypse times and like we needed to like use each other's organs once like somebody died, they'd just be like, all right, yep, just use the organs. Like he's
Jones,
done,
bro. He's like
Junzee's grabbed his fucking shit. He's good, dude.
Fuck it, he's good for it. Motherfuckers got only like a couple 100 miles of them.
Yeah, dude, that shit's fucking. That's insane, dude. That's fucking crazy. I fucking had one time. One time somebody tricked me into smoking DMT, like by accident, or they didn't trick. Like I don't think it was like intentional, but it was just a fucking idiot. Like I was at fucking Burning Man, and I like walked out of the fucking temple burn. I just watched the fucking, or no, like, yeah, I just watched the temple burn, I think, or the man, or something. I don't know. I just watched the man burn, I think, or something. And I walk out, and when I was in there, I'd been hitting a fucking weed pen. Like, somebody had given me a weed pen. They were like, hey, here's a weed pen, blah, blah, and I hit it. And I was like, cool, thank you. And then I fucking, and then when I walked out, this other dude, just random fucking stranger, just hands me a pen, you know. And in my brain, I'm like, oh, okay, cool, another weed pen. Like, I'm just like, fuck yeah, the weed pen, hell yeah. So I hit it immediately, and immediately I taste that it's DMT, you know. And so I exhale, and I'm like, yo, is this fucking DMT? And he's just kind of like grinning, like this kind of just, I mean, because he's obviously just out of it. He's gone. And he's just sort of like nodding. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And I like get pissed because I'm like, dude, don't fucking, I mean, I don't get too pissed, but I'm like, bro, like, don't be just fucking. I'm like, I'm okay, but like, you could have handed this to somebody who had never smoked DMT.
Oh,
Like,
shit.
I'm like, I've smoked DMT,
shit.
so I'm fine, but like, I'm just annoyed, you know. But I'm like, this could be somebody who has never ever smoked DMT, and they think that's a weed pen, and you could have fucking just changed their night, their life. Like, you could have changed everything. So I'm like, fuck, dude. Like. It's so like, yeah, fucking crazy bastards, dude. The deemed pens can be dangerous, like, because of that. You know what I mean? Like, you can fucking.
Dude, I used to, whenever I had the DMT pens, dude, I just rip them, and like I'd forget sometimes, and then I'd be like, oh shit. That was a good one.
Dude, my buddy, he would fucking in Austin, when I was living in Austin, one of my buddies who was my roommate for a while, one of my good friends, love this dude, fucking, but he would literally smoke DMT every day. Every single day, he would smoke copious amounts of DMT and snort lines, fat, huge, thick lines of ketamine, and like that was how he got to the state of where he wanted to go. He was like, it was like DMT and ketamine, and I would come over and I would hang out with him and I would do ketamine, and he'd always try and get me to hit the DMT, and I'd be like, no, bro, like, and like one or two times I did, and I'd be like, you know, and I'd have a fucking DMT trip and it'd be fun, but it's like I was like, I don't want a fucking trip. Like, I'm like, I don't want to go to like a different place in my brain. I'm just trying to like relax and be like, you know, a euphoric disassociation. I'm not trying to fucking I'm not trying to have like fully like going to like I'm not trying to meet aliens right now and like
not trying to meet
have
the elves.
no, like I don't need to meet machine elves and have conversations with them right now. Like, I'm just trying to like watch fucking like Jackie Chan fucking adventure show or whatever that were, you know what I mean? Like, that shit was wild.
Jackie Chan adventure show.
Have you ever seen that, dude?
Was that the one with the daughter?
Yeah,
Bro,
Jade.
Yeah, dude. Holy shit. Oh shit.
With the talismans and shit.
Bro.
Yeah. Dude, me and my buddy, that homie who smoked all the DMT and fucking did all the ketamine, we ran that back like a couple of years back when I lived in Austin. We fucking ran back the Jackie Chan show and watched like a good fucking chunk of that. It was so good. It still holds up, dude.
I bet, bro.
It still holds up.
One of the only ones I feel like that'll ever hold up for the rest of its life, bro.
So
that's like
good.
a charm, dog.
Yeah, no, it's so
Dude, it's
good.
probably got some crazy messages in it.
Yeah, it's fire, dude. Yeah, no,
this.
you gotta go back. It still slaps, dude. It's so funny. It's Jackie, fucking Jade. Yeah, it's a very good show. Like, that one was like, because yeah, I watched that as a kid and shit. So then like when he fucking pulled that up when we were like getting high one night, and I was like, dude, like this is the fucking smash from the past, dude. The old smash from the fucking.
What time is it?
The past. I don't know. We could probably fucking end it pretty soon.
Too.
We should be good. We're at 30. So we did like 37 on the other one. So we'll chunk this together. It'll be a part 1 and part 2 because I'm too lazy to fucking chunk them both together into one. So I'll just upload them separately into part 1, part 2. Sorry guys for anybody who that annoys.
He ain't sorry.
But we're podcasting on a fucking beach. Like, there's gonna be some. I mean, you know what I mean. We're in a goddamn fucking curated studio with fucking like assistants and.
Bro, look, I'm still tripping, dude, because I'm like sitting here realizing why I feel like we're underwater.
Why?
No, that doesn't make sense. All right, so earlier. Right here, this whole white spot right here, looked like there was water covering that. And I was like, that's not having no water on it either, bro. But I think it was the clouds. But then I'm like, there's no fucking clouds.
Well, also, it was like, I think where we were over there, it like had these like craterous kind of like rocks and stuff that did look very like what it would look like if you were looking through crystal clear water, and then it was just like the you know what was under that water or was inside of that water. So like I feel like I understand.
That's how the water's been.
Oh wait, you got to talk into here.
Oh, shit. Is somebody on the pier?
I don't know.
Looks like somebody's. You see where that orange dot just blinked?
Yeah, I think that's just a fucking. No, I think that's just a thingy. There's
But
like.
then to the right on the pier, to the right of that, there's oh no, because there's separated. That's weird. Is that the pier?
This is great radio.
This is crazy, you guys.
Yeah, we got the pier here. You know,
there was somebody because I seen a black light on there earlier. That's crazy.
A black light.
That's cool.
I got a black light in my soul. Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
I'm thinking of fishing on the pier. That's what's going on.
Going fishing.
I'll be honest. Dude, I'm going to close this out. I'm going to catch a fish, bro.
Yeah.
Should I slam a fish real quick?
Just catch a fish.
5 seconds or less, bro. 5 seconds or less. I'll be back.
Yeah. All right. Now, that's the pod. We did it. Fuck yeah. Shout out Junzee.
We out here.
Hell yeah. I don't think you have anything you want to plug because you're in secret, but if you do have anything you want to plug it up.
Plug it up.
Plug it up.
It's plugged up.
Hey, plug it up. Yo, hey, boy, okay.
Oh, wait, hold up.
What? Hold up. All right, well, while he's doing that, I will say, if anybody watches this, come to the Halloween show I'm putting on at Peter D's the 31st, 6 to 9. There's going to be a magician there, comedy, music, and then I'm also playing at the Tipsy Crow the night before that, the 30th. So Wednesday and Thursday this next week, come out and support your boy. And, yeah, it's fucking... We had a good time, man. Sorry this pod was spaced into 2. Shout out to Junzee. Thank you for being on the pod. West Side Stories podcast. Hell yeah.
Check it out.
Hey.
Dang, son.
That's sick.
Bro, doesn't it look like the hat from Chowder?
That's so funny. You're chowder, bro. Your powder. Chow. Shooter. Alright, fuck yeah. We did it. Good shit. Boom. Pods.